go to Heat 1. The East Malvern Community Bank branch, Bendigo Bank Stonnington gift. In the red, we've got Gary Finnegan, the run from 3.75. The white is Chris Byron. He'll start from 5. In the blue, Sean Hargraves, who's had a great pro running career. We haven't seen much of him in the VAL of late, based in Canberra, but he starts from 5.5 metres here tonight. In the yellow, we've got Darcy Hughes to start from 6, the Maribyrnong 70-metre winner of a few weeks back. In the green, Chris Deegan, he'll start from 8. In the pink, we've got Peter Dutkowitz to start from 9 metres. And out front, in the black, from 10.25, Craig Foley, who took out the Warrigal gift before Christmas, and Craig to start from 10.25. That's your field for the first heat. It'll be heat winners of the 13 heats, plus 11 fastest times that will advance to the semi-finals. And the semis for the City of Stonnington, sorry, for the Bendigo Bank Stonnington gift. So we've got the nod to go for, heat number 1. And just a word to athletes, the qualifiers for the City of Stonnington Women's Gift are now being put up on the board. So if you can head over to the board, you'll see if you've qualified for the semi-finals of the City of Stonnington Women's Gift. Away they go in Heat 1. Getting out strongly is Foley from the front. The pink Dutkowitz trying to come at them. Through the middle is Deegan in the green. Finnegan joining in the red. The yellow pushing through and Hughes. And close to the line, but it might have been Darcy Hughes. Coming strongly was Gary Finnegan. And not far away, Craig Foley in Heat number 1. Runners warming up for Heat 2. The back markers there, John Howe, the Tasmanian, a Latrobe gift winner. And he starts from 4. He appeared at Keilor last week where he battled out the skins final with his stablemate Jacob Despard, who appears later on. So John Howe takes the back mark from 4. In the white, Grayson Jen from 5. The blue is out. Take out Ollie Worm. He's a scratching. The South Australian Luke Houlihan, who impressed us by taking out the 70 metres of Ballarat only a few weeks ago. He starts off 6 in this one. In the green, Cam Dunbar, 6.75 is his mark, 3rd in the Keilor gift last week. In the pink, the Western Australian, Glenn Ross, a Ballarat gift winner back in, I think it was 2013, and he'll start from 8. In the black, another Western Australian, Simon Crichton, start from 9. And in the grey, Darren Whittaker, he'll give him something to chase, a Ballarat gift finalist. He's off 10.25. Good field this for heat number 2. Take out the blue, we're almost set. Away they go. So Whittaker in the grey leads out from Crichton in the black. Back to Ross, moving through strongly as the yellow Houlihan. He's a standout as he pushes it through. Dunbar tries to go with him. Whittaker not far away, and the red runs on in Howe. But the big, tall, long strides of Luke Houlihan look like he's saluted in heat number 2. Runners warming up for heat number 3 with the red James Vine to take the back mark, a former Store gift finalist, and he runs from 4 metres. The white is a scratching. You can take out the white. And the pink is also, looks to be out. So I'd say white and pink are going to come out of this heat. And also the grey. So take our white, pink and grey from this heat. There'll be 5 runners. Nicholas Repulist in the blue. He impressed us in the Leader Community Newspaper Under 20 Boys gift before. And he's a finalist in that later on. So we'll watch for him from 5.75. Christopher Kardakovsky from Epping. He'll start from 6.25. In the green, we've got Edward Ware, who was a Ballarat gift finalist a fortnight ago and in good form. He's 6.75, his handicap. And the black Peter Knott having a good season. He starts from 9.25. He won the Wangaratta 400 and then 2 days later went on to make the final of the Maribyrnong Gift on Australia Day. So trained by Mark Hipworth, he's having a good season and he'll be the outmarker from 9.25 in this one. The 5 runners walk up to the start for heat number 3 with the back marker James Vine to start from 4 metres. So the black Peter Knott leads out. Lovely start there by the green Edward Ware. Trying to chase after him is Kartakovsky. Also pushing through Repulist. Ware in front. Repulist making a challenge and a dive at him, but maybe Ware just a little bit strong on the green on the line from the fast finishing Nicholas Repulist in heat number 3. The 4th of 13 heats to be run shortly with the back marker here, Carl Morehouse. He'll start from 4.25 metres. The quality back marker. Took out the Northcote Gift before Christmas. In the white, we've got Ben Kirk running from 5.25. In the blue, Matthew Eddy, the Maryborough Gift winner of 2015 on New Year's Day. And that was fresh from a very good run in the Bay Sheffield final at Collie Reserve in Glenelg. So Eddie's been in great shape this season. He starts from 5.75. Always a welcome visitor to the VAL is Dylan Panizza. And the Western Australian to start from 6.25 in this one. In the green, we've got Jonathan Dykes to start from 7. In the pink, Craig Mayer, who's had a stellar season. He picked up a 70 metre early in the year, but then kicked on to win the Albury Gift late Jan and then the Ballarat Gift early Feb, 1 week after the other. So he's going to be hard to beat. The black, William Little from 9.25, and the grey is David Trudgeon from 11.25. Another strong field. We get set for heat 4. Away we go. So Trudgeon leads out in the grey, Little and the black begins well. Across the track, the yellow is coming through strongly, Dylan Panizza, as is the red of Morehouse, and is the blue of Eddie. Panizza and Eddie hit the line with Morehouse not far away. Yellow, blue and red. Strive for stride in heat 4. We get set for heat number 5. Our back marker here to be Jake Penny to run from 4.5 metres. Just confirming the white is there at the start, and he may not be. Just waiting to see if a flag gets raised. Will Johns is to be running from 5.25. He's the Trinity Grammar Gift winner from last week. In the blue, we've got Andrew Boudre from 5.75. Fantastic 400 metre runner. In the yellow, Christopher Innes Wong, who finished a close second behind Craig Mayer in the Ballarat Gift. He was a Store Gift finalist last year. He's knocking on the door, the runner from Prospect in South Australia. He starts from 6.25 tonight. The white is out. Will Johns, unfortunately, is a scratching. The green is Jason Bailey, Ararat Gift winner this season. He starts from 7. In the pink, Dylan Hicks, another South Australian, running from 8 metres. Second to Luke Stevens, only grabbed on the line in the Keilor Gift last week, so he comes here ready to race. In the black, Marcus Cooper, who had a great start to the season, taking out victories at Sandringham and Warrnambool. He starts from 9.75. And in the grey, Vic Sharma, who won the 70 metres at Keilor last week, really adds to the depth of what's a really good field here. So you're going to have to work cut out to win this one, I'd imagine, as we get set for heat number 5 of the East Malvern Community Bank branch, Bendigo Bank Stonnington Gift for 2015. They're down on their marks. Sharma in grey leads them out with Cooper trying to put pressure on him in the black. Getting away nicely also seem to be the yellow of Innes Wong coming into it, as is the pink there of Dylan Hicks. Hicks and Wong, the two South Australians, fight it out, but maybe Dylan Hicks in the pink just from Christopher Innes Wong in heat number 5. Heat number 6, we'll have Matthew Hargraves as our back marker here, the recent St Albans Gift winner. So he starts from 4.5 metres. In the white, Paul Tancredi, who, as we said, has been taken back to the handicap of 4.75 metres tonight. 4.75 is his mark. In the blue, Brett Richards to run from 5.75. In the yellow, Cam Moss to run from 6.25. In the green, Simon Jackson took out the Sandringham gift on the first day of the season over the 300 metres. He starts from 7. In the pink, Matthew Harvey, who's been in several finals over recent weeks. He's going to start from 8.25 here. In the black, we've got the runner from New South Wales, David Flood, who took out the 70 metres at Albury. And in grey, from Wangaratta, Paul Hughes, starts from 11.5. He'll certainly give them something to catch. As we get set for heat number 6, we have a full field, not far away from the start. So the mark is 5.25 for Paul Tancredi. So we'll just update. So just an update, that was the wrong marking in the program. It should have been Will Johns off 4.75. So apologies to Paul there. So not far away from the start. So almost set. Used to lead the field out from 11.5 metres. Away they go. So Hughes leads out. Flood in the black began well to go up and challenge him. Moving through strongly. It looks like the blue of Richards. He's storming through, and Harvey out the front with the black there, or the black colour there of Flood. So they're across the track with the black, the pink, and also the blue right in at heat number 6. Heat number 7, Dean Scarf to be our back marker in red here from New South Wales. 4.5 metres is his mark. A former Queanbeyan gift winner. Next to him in the white from Tasmania is Luke Whitney. Now Luke will start from 5.25. Just looking down the start to see if Brendan Matthews is there. We certainly can see the yellow there, Jordan Tronalone from South Australia. Jordan was a finalist last week in the Tea Tree Gully 70 metres. Came 6th in that event. So the South Australian in pretty good shape. The green is out and we can take the blue out. So Brendan Matthews and Stuart Rook are both scratched. We mentioned Jordan Tronalone. The next runner along is Jared Dartnell. Jared to run from 8.25 in the pink. In the black is Lawrence Coop, who had a well-deserved victory over 70 metres at Trinity last weekend. He'll start from 10. And also a gentleman who placed twice at Trinity in the 70 and the gift last weekend was Tim Rosen. So he's off 12 here. So the two out markers certainly in good form of recent weeks. Almost set for a start, heat 7. Away they go. So Rosen leads out in the grey. Coop tries to work onto him in the black. Back to Dartnell. Other side of the track running strongly is the red Scarf. He's coming right into it and he's picked them up and put them down and put them away. Dean Scarf brilliantly pushing through. Jordan Tronalone might have got second and not far away. Tim Rosen in heat number 7. So impressive by our back marker, Dean Scarf from 4.5 metres. So red, yellow, grey. Red, yellow, grey in heat number 7. The winner, Dean Scarf, running from 4.5 metres, takes it out from the yellow. Jordan Tronalone from South Australia, running from 6.5. Third, the grey, Tim Rosen, who started off 12. It's red, yellow, grey. 10.54 the winning time. 10.54 with a win rating of plus 2.0. 10.54 plus 2.0. Red, yellow and grey. And that's 7 of the 13 heats down here in the East Malvern Community Bank branch. Bendigo Bank Stonnington gift for 2.15. Our back marker here in red, Joel B on the comeback trail. He starts from half a metre, a little bit of a break from the sport, and this is one of his first forays out after that break. He starts from half a metre here. He's previously won an Albury and a Maryborough gift, and Joel won the Invitation 100 here last year off scratch and around 10.6, so he starts from half a metre here tonight. Clarification of heat number 7, the win time was plus 3.0, red, yellow, grey and 10.54. So we mentioned Joel B's feats, so interesting to see how he comes back. In the white, Brandon Gallick to run from 4.75. In the blue, Matthew Rizzo from 5.5. In the yellow, Mohammed Zeed from 5.75. In the green, Daniel Richardson starts from 6.75. He's a finalist in the under-20s later on. Jimmy Gladman in pink from 7.5. And out front is Simon Carey to run from 8.25 metres. So back mark Joel B. Let's see how he fares. He's off half a metre. He's also a Victorian amateur 100 metre champion. He's all class. Let's see how he fares. And away they go. So Carey leads out in the black from Gladman. Pushing through there, Richardson from Zeed, Rizzo. Here comes Gallick in the white. Brendan Gallick is running strongly and running away from a determined Joel B, who puts up a great performance for second. But Brandon Gallick, the Albury gift finalist of a few weeks back, a convincing winner in heat number 8. Heat number 9 is to see in the red Luke Stevens as our back marker, but I can't see him down at the start. So I'll confirm if he's a scratching, the Gill or gift winner. Next to him in the white will be Bryce Teo, the Western Australian. And Bryce has been a finalist in this event on 2 occasions. He came third in 2012, second in 2013 in the Stonnington gift. So the Western Australian certainly loves running here at Toorak Park. It looks like we're going to be taking the red and the black out of this heat. The red and black are out. So it leaves us with Bryce Teo as the back marker, the 2-time finalist. In the blue, Gus Cardy-Cowling. Well, we haven't seen much of Gus since his very close second in the Australia Post Store gift last season. And he'll start from 5.5 metres. And he was also a close second in this race last season, behind our winner, Lee Forrest. So let's see how he fares. In the yellow, Bros Kelly, who's probably at his favourite distance, 100 metres. The Hastings Hurricane, he's off 5.75. In the green, Daniel Steinhauser from the border from 6.75. And the pink, Brady Lehman, who's also in great form at Albury, winning the 70 and the 400. And he starts from 7.5 metres. This is a real quality heat, folks. Take out the red and black. 5 runners that should present a very good race and hopefully a very good time. We're almost set for heat number 9 of the East Malvern Community Bank branch, Bendigo Bank Stonnington gift. So the 5 runners onto the blocks for heat number 9. So Lehman in the pink gets out well from Steinhauser in the green. Kelly in the yellow trying to go to him. The white's going to join in and Teo. Steinhauser's the one running strongly though, and he's going to push through for a convincing victory to finish the fast, to beat the fast finishing Bryce Teo, and probably Brady Lehman in the pink gets third in heat number 9. So heat number 10, Tim Rook is to run in the red as our back marker, and just confirming he may not be down at the start there, so it looks like he's a scratching. In the white, definitely there is Matt Perry from New South Wales. And Matt's going to start from 5 metres. In the blue, Ryan McNamara, Keilor gift finalist last weekend. 5.5 metres for the promising youngster who didn't run in the under-20s and saved the engine for this one. In the yellow, Timari Sanderson from 5.75, a strong South Australian runner who impressed at Stall a few years back. The green is out. Simon Fitzpatrick, unfortunately for the Bernie gift winner, is a scratching. And we can also take out the red Tim Rook. And it looks like the black is also out. And that's Carrick Gill Valance. As is the pink, Peter O'Dwyer. So we've unfortunately got a few scratchings here from heat 10. And certainly been very few scratchings throughout the heats, but this one, red, green, pink and black are out. 3 runners to go down the track. Perry off 5. Half a metre in front of him, McNamara off 5.5. And only a 1/4 metre in front of him is Sanderson, running from 5.75. So it's New South Wales in white, Vic in blue, South Australia in yellow. We're almost set. Away they go. So Sanderson in the yellow starts well. McNamara immediately in the blue puts the pressure on. What a great race this is. But Sanderson running strong. He looks fit and he wins well. McNamara put the pressure on him, but Sanderson responded. Yellow from blue and white in heat 10. Heat 11. Back marker here will be Mikhail Armanana, originally from France. He's here residing in Australia at the moment. So he has a best time of around 10.7 seconds, does the Frenchman, and he'll start from 3 metres. Next to him in white from Queensland, Jonathan Woodgate running from 5. In the blue, Connor Lonan running from 5.5. In the yellow, Matt Callart running from 5.75. In the green, Ben Farrell, 6.75 metres. In the pink, Rupert Lugo, 7.5. In the black, Mark Hignett is 8.75. And in the grey, Daniel Martin to start from 10. And of all these runners, Hignett certainly has been prominent in some of the VAL sprint finals of late. It'll be interesting to see what Woodgate's like, the Queenslander, and to see also if Armanana, who ran at Ballarat, is on the improve. He's the back marker off 3. So an intriguing heat number 11, almost set.
You and me both, mate.
Away they go. Hignett got a lovely start. He's up on Martin already. On the other side of the track, the white Woodgate and the blue Lonan are coming into the race. Hignett out in front. The back markers are swamping him and hitting the line. What a great finish here between the red Michael Armanana and James Woodgate, who looks like he might have had the upper hand, and not far away Mark Hignett in heat 11. Now, it looks like from heat number 12, we're going to be taking out the red and the green.
And we're joined by the 2014 Store Gift winner.
So red and green are out. Another strong field here with Mitchell Tyso from New South Wales to start from 5. And boy, oh boy, are the interstate runners doing quite well. We'll wrap this up a bit later and just see how many of the heats that they've won. Max Punchahiwa won the Maribyrnong Gift on Australia Day. He starts from 5.5. Isaac Dummel in yellow. Well, we haven't seen him in the VAL since Stall, and he's a brilliant runner, 5.75. We've got Lamoto in the pink from 7 3/4. McGree, a place getter here in the first gift of 8.75, and Rousell in grey. Almost set. Away they go. So Rousell will lead out from the black McGree, running on there Lamoto. Here comes Dunmore in the yellow. He's dominating from the back, pushing through strongly. and wins easily. Isaac Dumbell, and it's another interstater to win. Close for second between Punchahawewa and also McGree. We'll confirm that, heat number 12.
Is it a really good lead-up race for all the...
One more heat to go. And the World Junior representative for Australia, the Tasmanian boy, Jacob Despard, another quality interstater. He'll start off 3 metres here. In the white, we have Kevin Britton start from 5. In the blue, Jasper Nettlefold, who impressed us earlier in the under-20s. He competes here in the open gift from 5.5. In the yellow, Hamish Adams to start from 6. In the green, Dion Paul, the winner of the Ballarat Restricted 120. 6.75 is Mark. In the pink, Michael Vumard from 7.75 metres. And the black will be Lee Phelan, who'll start from 9. And quite fond memories here for Lee at this venue when he took out the Masters 300 a few years back. Always recall those celebrations with his mates from the Glen Huntly Athletic Club. He's having a good year. He placed in the Wangaratta gift, so he'll lead them out from 9 metres. But let's watch for the Tasmanian Despard. He's a quality young runner. He won the skins at Keilor last week. He's in the red from 3 metres. They stand behind the blocks, almost set. Heat 13 of the Bendigo Bank Stonnington gift. And again, thank you to the East Malvern Community Bank branch of the Bendigo Bank.
The Prahran cricketers are very privileged to play at Prahran Park, which is one of the better grounds going around in Premier Cricket. And you can see behind us, it's a wonderful track. It's a great setup, and it's well supported by a number of key sponsors, including Bendigo Bank and Asahi. But Luke, can you tell us a little bit about what you do right now and what have you gone on to since you installed it?
I've just had a child 4 months ago. My wife's returned to work. So I'm basically staying at home.
Away they go. So Phelan out strongly from Vumard. The green of Paul goes okay. The blue comes through strongly in Nettlefold. Here comes the red of Despard. He's got to try and get the Phelan, but maybe the outmarker's held on here, Lee Phelan. From our back marker, Jacob Despard. And it may be one for the outmarkers here in Heat 13. Semi-final number 1. Mikhail Armanana to run from 3 metres. In the white, Queensland, James Woodgate to run from 5. In the blue, another Queenslander, Isaac Dunville, 5.75. In the yellow will be Darcy Hughes. He'll start from 6. In the green, Christopher Innes Wong from 6.25. The pink is Edward Ware. He'll start from 6.75. The black is Craig Foley. He'll be off 10.25. And in the grey will be Marcus Cooper from 9.75. So we get set for semi-final number 1. Away they go. So Cooper gets out well, just in front of him, following the black goes okay. On the other side of the track, the blue Isaac Dumble's the one breaking away from the pack. And breaking away he is. He storms home. Isaac Dumble to take out semi-final number 1. A strong finish by the green. Christopher Innes could have seen him get up for second. But Isaac Dumble, the young Queenslander, first man into the Stonnington gift final for 2015. Almost set. What a wonderful night here at Prahran Park. We're about to go. Whitty Gray leads out from Phelan. Harvey in the pink begins well. Across to the yellow, Peninsula seems to be coming into it. There's Sanderson in the blue and also Scarf in the red. Sanderson pushes through and it looks like he's held off the challenge just off the back marker there, Dean Scarf. So I think it's Tamari Sanderson who could be the next man through to the final. So Hicks is in the green. The pink is Mark Hickman, who's been another runner making big finals. The black David Flood, an already 70 metre in the last month. And the Keilor 70 metre of this season, Nick Sharma out at the front. Just another brilliant field here for the Stonnington gift of 2015. As I read out the 6 ladies who have made the City of Stonnington Women's Gift Final tonight. The ladies qualified are Grace O'Dwyer, Jenna Cartledge, Taylor Perry, Kirsty Stevens, Cara Boosted and Keely Henderson. So big roars from the O'Dwyer stable. Got a big presence in that final as we get semi-final number 3. Away they go. Sharma and Gray leads out with Flood putting pressure on early. Back to Hickman. The Greens were going really well and Hicks. He's pushing through strongly. Houlihan tries to get to him. I don't think he's going to get there. I think Hicks might be the man to get through him. The green from Luke Houlihan and the red Brandon Gallick running a mighty race. We wait to confirm semi-final number 3, but it looks like Dylan Hicks may have done enough to get there. We wait to confirm it. And the first man we'd like to introduce for the final of the City of Stonnington, sorry, the Bendigo Bank Stonnington Gift, put your hands together, in the pink, is Darren Whittaker. The next runner down from South Australia, we welcome Dylan Hicks. Also from South Australia, the long-striding Luke Houlihan. In the blue colour, Samari Sanderson to run from 5 3/4 metres. The next runner down from Queensland, Isaac Dunmore. And the back marker from New South Wales, Dean Scarf to run from 4.5 metres. 5 interstaters and 1 Victorian, folks. Darren Whittaker out the front. And we had a huge contingent of interstate runners, but they have come ready to race. They're all in great form, and this should be a sizzling final. Only 3 100ths of a second separated Isaac Dunmore, Jamara Sanderson, and Dylan Hicks, the 3 semi-final winners. And who knows if the other 3 runners in Scarf, Houlihan or Whittaker can cause a surprise. We've just got absolutely perfect conditions for the final. We'll give the runners a moment to compose themselves. So one more time, Scarf in the red, Dunmore in the white, Sanderson in the blue, Houlihan in the yellow, Hicks in the green, Whittaker in the pink, $10,000 first prize. And a big feather in the cap for the career of our victor tonight, that's for sure. We're almost set for the East Malvern Community Bank branch of the Bendigo Bank, our major sponsor, the Stonnington Gift 2015. We're set for a start. Whittaker leads out. Hicks began well right next to him. Also getting away quickly was Sanderson as he goes past Houlihan. The white comes into it. Dunmore and Sanderson are fighting now, but it's Queensland's victory. Isaac Dunmore storms away to win the Stonnington Gift for 2015. Tamari Sanderson wasn't too far away. He may have got second, but a dominant performance in the semi-final and another dominant performance in the final. Let's congratulate Isaac Dunmore, winner of the Stonnington Gift 2015. So the boys have arrived at the presentation, and Peter Norman from the Stonnington Club is going to be making the presentation of the sash and the winner's check. And I can, as it's been the history of this race the last 5 years, the 3 runners that usually get up on the dais here are top class, and this year's no exception. But the man we want to salute mostly tonight, the winner of the Stonnington Gift for 2015. Put your hands together, from Queensland, Isaac Dunmore. And Peter's got it right the first time. And he pulls out another big $10,000 cheque. And Isaac's pretty happy about that, the youngster. And our next runner we'd like to welcome up in second placing. Put your hands together. He entertained us with some terrific runs during the night. Jamari Sanderson. And in third place, he's putting up a terrific performance from the back mark. Let's congratulate Dean Scarf. So 3 runners in cracking form, and did they put on a great display over the 100 metre track. 10:34 the winning time tonight. And Peter Norman, he'd agree, he doesn't look out of place, does he, up there? So we will hear from Isaac now.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. First and foremost, thanks to Bendigo Bank for their continued support. I'd also like to thank my dad for taking me down all these years. I'd also like to thank my coach, Wayne Lever, for getting me here. And yeah, congratulations to all the competitors today who won and placed, and well, thank you.
So one more round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for our Stonnington gift champion, Isaac Dunmore, and our City of Stonnington women's champion, Taylor Perry, and now the East Malvern Community Bank branch of the Bendigo Bank, our major sponsor of the Stonnington gift. We salute Isaac Dunmore. They're our 2 champions, ladies and gentlemen, and what's been a great night of running. It all went to schedule. We had a beautiful day, great evening for athletics, and a beautiful track put together by the crew here at Toorak Park. And thank you to all the Stonnington Gift Committee and Peter Norman and Andy Mullen and others who've made this meeting a reality, and it seems to get better every year. So congratulations to the crew from the Stonnington Gift and all the major supporters and sponsors as we wind up what has been a terrific evening. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for staying out into the late in the evening, but I'm sure we've paid you back by putting on some terrific athletics. So we look forward to having you back at the Stonnington Gift Meeting of 2016. Thank you very much.